What do Walnut Ink crystals, magazine images for image transfer, and acrylic paint in vintage colors have in common? They are the three components of April's Mixed Media Menagerie Challenge. I couldn't resist once again joining in the fun with Nicole, Laura, and Erin, and this month's guest artist, Michelle, to create a journal page for the challenge. If you're interested in their videos, I'll put the links in the description. I find using neutral collage a very effective way to break the blank page before adding my background colors. I use a layer of gesso and let that dry before adding my colors with a brayer. I've used transparent iron oxide, Prussian blue, and white. I selected an image from a magazine for my image transfer. I've had mixed results with this technique, but you'll see I actually got a brilliant result first time. I wanted to make sure you could see the details in the flower, so I applied a coat of white acrylic paint to my page, and then added a layer of matte medium to the image. I ensured that when I placed the image face down onto the page, that they were well adhered using an old credit card to squeeze out any bubbles. Using plain water, I soaked the back of the image and rubbed away the paper, leaving behind the image. I repeated this step a few times to make sure I got as much of the paper off as possible without rubbing too hard. Even though it does leave a slight haze across the image, it's easily fixed by adding a coat of matte medium. Next, I went in with some French vintage paper to add another layer of interest. And then using the colors in the image as my inspiration, I added more colors in Titan Buff, Yellow Ochre, Sap Green, Quinacridone Magenta, Green Gold, and Gray. I bought the Walnut Ink crystals online and was eager to try them, as my experience with coffee, particularly instant coffee, has often ended in a sticky mess. The Walnut Ink crystals proved easy to use with the slightest addition of water and reacted very much like watercolor. My next layer consisted of collage, which was mostly tissue paper so the previous layers could shine through. I was a little bit concerned that there wasn't enough contrast on the page, so using some bubble wrap and some Titan Buff, I added a little bit of detail in the upper right hand corner. It's very subtle, but it gave me the desired effect. As a final touch, I added a few drops of alcohol inks. You'll notice that in the lower left-hand corner, the colors weren't a good match. So when everything was dry, I went in with a mix of blue, grey, and a slight touch of black to blend it back in. The last step is to remove the tape, and in fact, the tape was so pretty, I've saved it to use in another project. Seeing the crisp edges really frames the final spread, and I'm thrilled with how it turned out. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing the process too, and if you try the image transfer, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.